Alrighty guys, so we have several samples here as promised in the previous video. I have pretty much A, B, C, and D. These were just some sample bottles that a friend of mine sent over, and we're going to be tasting them today and seeing how they kind of rank. Pretty much the goal here is to get the taste buds going and letting him know which one is my preference. Later on, he will let me know what each one of these bottles was. So I'll keep you posted and let you know what the outcome is. But stay tuned. We're gonna get on with the taste test, and we'll rank them from whichever one I think it's best to me, all the way to worst, and then I'll do a follow-up video indicating of how everything was set up and what these samples actually represent, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, so we got the shot glasses here. Since these are so small samples, this is letter A right here. Just gotta be careful. It looks like it's got a dropper on there, but we'll do just a small drop sample in there. I definitely smelled it. It smells somewhat sweet. This is letter B. And then letter C right here. And lastly, letter D. Hopefully I don't fall in love with the letter D here, so I definitely don't want to tell them I love the D. But so we have letter A. First off, it smells pretty sweet. It's a light proof, probably like around 100, I would say. Very good, very sweet. Out there, I don't taste any notes, as many people like to say. This one smells like rubbing alcohol. Let me give me some water here, clean the palate. Letter B, definitely higher proof. That thing smells like rubbing alcohol for sure. Oh, dang. Yep. This puppy. Let's taste it again. Oh man, that thing is definitely up there. That thing really, really high proof. If I had to guess, 120. But it's sweet as well. Letter C. This is somewhat up there, definitely not as high as B. This thing is watered down. This one definitely tastes watered down. This has to be a cheap one. Letter C. Letter B. Man, that thing's almost like a hazmat. Letter D out here. Letter D, not as bad. Another sip of water here. This is it's a low proof for sure. All right, well, C is definitely my last place. Letter C's last. We're going back to B. This one's sweet, very high proof, I'll tell you that. If you were to get a cut or something, you could completely disinfect that baby with this, whatever this thing is. Sweet. Bit on the high proof for my liking, but I could definitely tell you that's a good one. Oh dang! I'm telling you that proof ain't kidding. If I had to review it, man, these things taste like alcohol and smell like alcohol. But this, uh, I'm between A and B. A is definitely smoother on the palate because it's not as high proof. These got a semi decent. I mean, I'm gonna go. I mean, the high proof is pretty good out there. I'll tell you that. But let's go back and do a quick check. This reminds me almost like a Jack Daniels, but it's sweet, very, very high proof. Sweet notes to it. Man, I wish I could tell you what I could smell, but it smells good. Definitely a little on the high proof. This one almost reminds me of Buffalo Trace. And then this one out here. Well, as you can see, I'm definitely not an expert when it comes to bourbons. I'm learning out there. This one I can tell you is definitely a really, really high proof. This thing will pretty much kill any bacteria or anything you come across. I'm almost sure you could throw a lighter on this baby here and that thing will light up like gasoline. But this one is, besides the fact that it's a very high proof, which is letter B, it's actually good. It's sweet. Letter D, luckily, like I said, letter D, I don't want it to be in first place, but it's a very sweet taste as well. Not as high proof as the other one, but it's somewhat a little less proof than that other one. And lastly, I mean, letter A, having trouble with it. It's somewhat, you know what? I'm gonna change this. Letter A is definitely smoother to drink. Goes down pretty good. Letter D, or letter B, I'm sorry, very high proof, but sweet as well. But I personally like letter A. Little oaky on that one. And this one, a little on the oaky side, a little dry, so this one may end up being a rye or something out there. And letter C, it's good, it's decent, but it is watered down. I mean, this thing has to be like 80 proof or something like that. But all right, final decision: A, B, D, and C. Overall, this is a very smooth. The proof is not that high. I'm assuming proof on this is like 104, 105, maybe 110 on the high side. this baby right here, it has to be 120 plus for sure. Smoky taste to it. They're all very sweet. Letter D, it's not as high proof as this one. Maybe equivalent to about this one here, but this one for sure 120. This one I would say like 115 proof on letter D, and then letter C is just that thing is just like. All right, so it took me a while to get the final results here regarding the mystery kind of, regarding my mystery review here. So pretty much what it turns out to be is, and I'm reading off my phone right now. It's letter A was the Four Roses single barrel. It is pretty much, let's see, where's the proof on this thing? So that one's, this one actually wasn't that high of a proof, but it's 100 proof. Next up, letter B, which was my second favorite. I actually mentioned this one was very, very high proof, almost hazmat, but it surprised me. I'm not sure what it is, but it is Elijah Craig toasted barrel, and this one is only a 94 proof, so definitely less proof than the Four Roses out here. Next, letter D was a 1792 single barrel. It's not too bad out there, but overall favorite definitely Four Roses. Second, Elijah Craig toasted barrel. Third was the 1792. And letter C, as it turns out, I mean, you guys heard me saying it's watered down or something's up with it because proof ain't there. This was actually a infinity bottle they're working on. So the taste is off. That's why I'm like, I can't even make what this thing is out of here. But otherwise, I retasted it afterwards. The proof is, you could pick up a little bit of it on there, but it definitely needs work. So if you're watching this, add some more proof or something hazmat to this one right here. It'll definitely help out. Taste wise is all right. It's just feels watered down, but everything else very good. Bourbons out there. Thank you for sharing, and once again, everybody, thank you for looking at this video. Hope you enjoyed it. It's one of the first videos I make, so it might not be all perfect like everybody else, but it is a work in progress. Once again, hope you subscribe, and stay tuned for any future adventures out there. Don't forget to hit that little bell icon, and that way you get notified whenever there's a new video coming out. But once again, checking out Black Tea Homer. Thank you for watching Black Tea Bourbon channel. Y'all take care. Peace.